What's the deal, y'all? We're Trapper Tapping in TNN Trap News Network. We back with another reaction video. Y'all know the deal, man. We back in this thing, back in this thing, back in this thing. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Become a part of this Rich Trapper Mafia. Hit that subscribe button. That one right there. Become a part of this Rich Trapper Mafia. Hit that notification bell right there at the top. Hit all. Stay tapped in for the latest and the greatest to what we got going on. Man, my beard is itching. All my bearded brothers, you know how I feel when that beard start growing back and itch. But follow me on Instagram, Trap News Network, TRAPNEWSNETWORX. That's Trap News Network. Find me on all streaming platforms. Rich Trapper, Game 6. Rich Trapper, Worth More Than Money. Rich Trapper, I'm Better Off Without You. My two singles, Start From Scratch and The Nightmare Before Christmas, are both out now. If you ain't figured it out yet, we giving away $50. And how you can win $50 is the best comment for the month of January will receive a $50 cash app. And on top of that, when we get to 4,000 subscribers, we will be giving away another $50. So it's two different times for you to win $50. If you play it right, you could win $100. Today, we got Wack 100. Yes, that's right. Officer Rat 100. Rat 100. Going off on Bricc Baby and Big U, man. I ain't finna hold y'all no longer. We finna jump into this content. 3, 2, 1, let's go.
How do you feel about Bricc Baby's observation that Shitty Cuz and Big U were probably never in the same room / have never had a conversation?
17 or 18 years I've been running with Big U when I ran with him.
Okay.
I've never seen Bricc Baby around. And I'm talking about to the living room of Big U's home, to his events, to the football field, the football games, to the studios.
What do that got to do with anything that he just said? You already off topic, big dog. Well, let's go.
After hour spots, out of town, I have never seen or heard the name Bricc Baby in life. 18 years. A bunch of other ones, seen them, knew what it was, that was what it was. They could show up before Big U got there and got entry. It was love. Right? And it's still love today.
It is.
So whatever he talking about.
Notice how he avoided that because it's not love. It's not love. Adam said it is. Wack 100% avoided.
They could show up before Big U got there and got entry. It was love. Right? And it's still love today.
It is.
So whatever he talking about,
that's a purposeful deflection.
He fed that because he wasn't around.
He was busy.
He wasn't around.
He was doing his
out
thing.
Of town some motherfucking where. So
exactly.
Any motherfucking day.
Getting money.
I don't know what he know, don't know. What I do know is, you know, it is what it is. But you running the narrative.
He was finna say Bricc Baby was out of town getting high. Sure, that's what he was gonna say.
That it just been a Big U marathon.
I'm not saying it's,
it was just so powerful, so dynamic. You know what? A lot of people, look, man, a lot of people I put Big U with, I ain't never called in and killed the relationship. He still do shit with him today. 80% of the people he know he got through, it's a handful of us.
So, okay, Big U posted on Instagram, and this is part of it. Like, there's a bunch of different stuff here, but part of it says, don't let Adam 22 and his butter boys get off when it's no video. And oh, by the way, I'm sailing a ship that can fly nonstop for 100 years. Who wants a ride? Wack and Adam 22 voice, i.e., y'all will go for anything they say.
All right, Big U, I want you to address this.
You see how I'm getting looped in like I was the one talking about?
I want you to address this. Big U, did you not?
You know, we still haven't addressed 600 sealed paperwork, and nobody ever wants to talk about the fact that 600 still has not unsealed this paperwork. But yeah, that happened.
Ask me to act like your contracts were sold out to me that you had on Nipsey, and you wanted me to go attack Nipsey's estate after his death for 30%.
This is not going how I planned.
No, that. Paul, you want me to show you my phone?
No, I don't.
You want to see it?
No evidence is better, I think.
You want to see it? You want to fuck with me?
Do that on Clubhouse.
Okay, what I'm saying is stop questioning. Dude's a fucking liar and a fucking snake.
Unlock the back door. Unlock the back door. Tell her I'm filming.
snake. And those that know him,
I don't.
you want to see it?
No evidence is.
Yeah, that's coochie at the door. You might not know nothing about that. That's coochie at the door. You feel me? You don't know nothing about that little knuckle.
Better, I think.
You want to see it? You want to fuck with me?
Do that on Clubhouse.
Okay, what I'm saying is stop questioning. Dude's a fucking liar and a fucking snake. And those that know him, they know he's a liar and a snake. Why in the fuck 30-something days after Nipsey's in the ground, you hitting this Paru?
If you got the conversation, why you ain't put it out? You putting out all this other stuff that you got. You put out these conversations with Loose Cannon. You putting out these conversations about Eddie Boy and all that kind of stuff. If you really had that paperwork, why wouldn't you put it out? If you really had them text messages, why wouldn't you put them out? Unless you don't got them. Yeah.
About who you say is your little brother, about attacking his estate from across the street. Wack, I'm gonna give it to you, you go do it. No, that's his wife and kids. I'm not fucking with it. Why didn't you address him when he was alive? You was with him. Why didn't you say, hey, homie, what's up with my 30%? Why did you act like it was all cool? Yo, whoa, everything is cool. But as soon as he died, you reached out to me about attacking his estate. The content's in my phone. Date it.
I don't believe you. Put it out. Stop talking about it, be about it. Bust your move, big dog. Bust your move. Let's stop setting this stage. I've been watching previews for this movie for the longest. Feature presentation, big dog. Come on. You and 600. Stop giving out warnings. Let's get to the film. Feature full-length presentation.
Date he died, you see the date he sent it, with all details of what he wanted me to do. Signature line, Steve Lobel, Eugene Henley, Nipsey's information, the contract, where is it told he wanted to attack all that? Listen, bro, he's a piece of shit. And he better stop fucking with me. Every time you utter my name, I'm gonna wear your ass.
You keep saying he better stop, and you've been saying he better stop for the better part of a year now. That's a long time to tell somebody they better stop. When are you actually going to bust a move? You're the king. You know what? You're the lord of final warnings. 600 is the king of final warnings. You're the lord of final warnings.
Out. Nigga, I'm a real Paru. I don't give a fuck about none of that. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. Nigga, you ain't like that anyway. You got niggas is like that, but you ain't like that. He ain't like that. He ain't showing up. He ain't dolo.
That was an emotional rant. Let's run that back. That was creeping up.
There's a state. The content's in my phone.
This is the emotional.
Date it.
Right.
The date he died, you see the date he sent it, with all details of what he wanted me to do. Signature line, Steve Lobel, Eugene Henley, Nipsey's information, the contract, where is it told he wanted to attack all that? Listen, bro, he's a piece of shit. And he better stop fucking with me. Every time you utter my name, I'm gonna wear your ass out. Nigga, I'm a real Paru. I don't give a fuck about none of that. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. Nigga, you ain't like that anyway. You got niggas is like that, but you ain't like that. He ain't like that. He ain't showing up. He ain't dolo. I know, nigga, you just sat in my living room with your head down. This is a fact. So at the end of the day, fuck Bricc, baby. He's a bitch. Ain't nobody dictating what the fuck. I don't dictate what they do. They be in there running all kind of niggas' names.
I don't think they talk about you, right?
Bullshit.
Do they?
Fuck out of here. They run all kind. I don't say nothing. Fuck it, it's content. Let the content. But don't go to crying like a little bitch when
the emotional meter is off the freaking rector, man. It's off the meter.
out of 2 hours, there's a 13-minute conversation.
But if the 13-minute conversation is accusing him of basically soliciting.
I don't know. Look, bro, we heard what we heard. The man said what he said.
The 13-minute conversation is basically soliciting the murder of Nipsey Hussle. That's a very powerful 13 minutes. But let's
Then he said it's coming out when it's coming out, February 14th.
Oh, there's a date.
And you know that Wack has something to do with it, which is why he's throwing a date out there, because quietly Wack has some kind of money tied up into the veteran of Loose Cannon's TV show, so that's not surprising. And if you think that Wack don't got nothing to do with it, you, my friend, are an idiot, because Wack would never give anything to Loose Cannon for free.
That really might.
Loose Cannon sold off part of his TV show to be under Wack 100. That's weak.
That might fuck
It's
up my
coming out
Valentine's
on
Day
Urban
plans.
Flicks on his fucking reality show.
He should drop it on No Jumper South.
No, we ain't f***ing with that.
All right. The point I want to get across is just that I'm trying to keep this under control. Obviously, I am in this room with an out of control bull who has been injected with all kinds of testosterone. I am limited in how much I.
Where do you see a bull at? All I see is a bullshit. That's all I see is bullshit. Where you see a bull at? I see bullshit.
Can control, but I'm going to try to maintain peace on this platform. I am pushing peace. In fact,
Adam, listen to me.
His words do not reflect the opinions of Adam 22 or No Jumper as a whole.
It reflects Wack 100 and the Adam and 22 show.
Okay, what about just Wack 100? How about Wack, not Adam? How about Wack has this agenda? Adam is kind of on the outside.
Your voice don't mean nothing in certain politics anyway.
Well, that's fair, but I am the guy who has this big platform that is allowing you to spread whatever narratives you want to get.
Hey, wait, let's fix that. You ain't allowing me to do shit. We work together.
We work together, sure.
Yeah, we ain't allowing me. I'm not these other little dudes in here.
But people view whatever comes out on this podcast as stuff that I could have edited, that I could have not put out.
Hey, one of our understandings is we don't edit shit. You know it. I try to get shit edited for certain people. Just fucking keep it real.
I know you're going to use that against me.
No, we're not mentioning it though. We're going to keep it clean. And you asked me to let's edit certain.
Adam 22 wants it to be 100% clear. By the way, y'all, I'm rolling 2 blunts. I'm second blunt. Adam 22 wants it to be super clear that he has nothing to do with the skullduggery, the fluflamery, the larceny, and none of the bullshit that's finna come with this because he knows it's finna be consequences and repercussions for this one, big dog.
Shit, I'm like, fuck it, it is what it is.
I do think that I know various podcasts that basically have this edit culture where anything good that they start talking about, they end up editing it out, and I hate that.
We ain't doing that.
And I do feel like if we have a guest on this podcast that we are platforming, that we basically owe it to them to, allow them to say whatever it is that they got to say. I'm just saying, I'm not trying to create a sustained anti-anybody narrative on here.
So let me get this right. There's a 13-minute segment out of 23 episodes where his name comes up. And you're saying what to me? Dude, hey, look, Adam, dude ain't got that kind of control on nothing I stand on. He ain't got no say-so on nothing I stand on. That's a fact. So he can call, he can do whatever the fuck you want. That shit don't work with me, nigga. I'm Paru. I'm gonna show up. I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to do, say what the fuck I want to say, and whatever come with it, come with it. That's a fact. So
I see fear in that man's face. I hear the outbursts. I hear the whoop-de-bams. I hear the whatchamacallits. I hear the empty threats. I hear on Paru. I hear it, but I see the fear. I see how you looking down when you talking. I see the body language. I ain't gonna go back and rewind it, but y'all can go back and rewind it. Through this whole thing, Wack's posture and body language is like a kid with his back against the wall who's like, well, I'm not scared. I can fight. I'll fight. Come on, I'll fight. But you don't want to fight. You don't want to fight.
All that, him calling over there, Bricc baby ain't got no say-so. That's a little motherfucker. He a little nigga. He's a worker. He ain't got no say-so. What I'm saying is we had one segment out of 23 episodes that his name came up.
About a murder.
Right?
Not just a regular conversation.
They never said he murdered anybody.
Well,
the murderer's been convicted.
Right.
It would actually take the murderer to say that.
And what would be stopping Shitty Cuz from airing that out if that was the case?
I don't know. I mean, that's on Shitty Cuz.
Seems unlikely to me.
That's on Shitty Cuz.
Right. Okay. But
I don't think Loose Cannon said Big U murdered him. But he just said
he's saying that he knew about it a half hour before it happened.
Respect.
How would anyone know about that kind of thing before it happened? Especially when
a lot of people know about a lot of shit.
From all perspectives, though, it was basically a dude who just did some random shit that nobody besides maybe the girl who was driving would have known about prior to it happening.
You gonna force me to you want me
we'll change the topic even. You can do whatever you want on Clubhouse.
How about they go look up who the grid contract was finna be transferred to? That's $1 million a year, right?
Okay.
Leave me the fuck alone, bro.
And here he goes again with more empty threats or whatever. But Wack 100, you're not showing nothing. I know you and Snitch Hunt sitting around in a circle jerk watching my videos, which is super weird. That's pause. But with that being said, man, if you ain't showing no paperwork or nothing like that, I hear these statements, I hear these whoop-de-bams or these whoop-de-wops, but I don't see no whatchamacallit, big dog, so I'm calling the flu flam. That being said, hit that subscribe button, become a part of this rich trapper mafia. If you ain't did that, make sure you do that. Hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell right there at the top, hit all, stay tapped in for the latest and the greatest of what we got going on here at TNN, Trap News Network, news you can use, knowledge you can't get in college. Find me on Instagram, Trap News Network, TRAPNEWSNETWORX. That's Trap News Network. Find me on all streaming platforms. Rich Trapper, Game 6. Rich Trapper, worth more than money. Rich Trapper, I'm better off without you. And my 2 singles, Start From Scratch and The Nightmare Before Christmas, are both out now. So make sure you go get those. And if you're trying to figure out how to win $50, slide to the beginning of the video. I broke it down. You can figure out how to win $50 2 times. You might can win 100 if you do it the right way. If you don't, you might can win 50. Your business. Either way, go to the beginning of the video. I broke it all down for you. And we up out here to the next one. And like I always say, free Avenue Angel until he's free. We are gone.